Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like real hating, man, that's like an art form, man. You know, it's like you like a born a hater, you know, like myself, man. You know, a lot of cats think they hate, but man, I mean, I'm mad, you know, I'm mad at everything, man. You know, brother got a nice car, man. Why you got a car, man? I only got one car. Why you got three cars or a wife or all that, man? That, man, that's played out, man. I hate on it till he's totally broke and ain't got nothing like me. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, that's what real hating is all about, man.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Back to it, you know what I'm saying, with another live stream real quick, you know. Late night, excuse me, you know, I don't mean to invade you with the bullshit this late, but I had shit on my mind, you know what I'm saying. Got these fires still burning in LA. We still got this shit going on. Cameron and them getting into it. Cameron and Jim Jones, of course. Shit. And just we got these women, you know, making dudes think that they got a kid with them, and it seems like it's something else. You know, it's Maury all over again. You know, or if it is their kid, then they turn around and it's a 50-year-old man, or if it's an older dude. So let's get down to it, right? Pull up these couple little clips I got, but I'm gonna talk about the fire first. I'm gonna show you dudes losing their shit in the fire. You know, let's pull this up real quick. Hope you guys enjoy the live stream. You know, let me see. Dude lost almost everything, and he's over there hoping that the fire don't rummage his house and fuck up everything he invested in. But this is what I'm trying to break down to y'all. That you the trick, man. If you don't know who getting tricked, you probably it.
What's your name?
Lawrence.
So, I mean, what's going through your mind right
Oh
now?
my gosh, this is my whole life right here. You know, I spent my whole life savings to get my condo here, and so I lost my family during COVID, and so I don't really have anybody to call or anything, and so it feels a little bit scary. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, are people still in the complex?
a lot of people have left, but a lot of people are staying too. You know, I think we're going to be okay. I hope so. I mean, all these fire trucks are going up there, but you know, you never know. I mean, all you got all these mansions right here. If they catch on fire, we're in real trouble.
What's your plan? Are you staying?
I'm gonna stay right until it catches. If it catches on fire, I'll leave. Yeah, I have my Jeep Bengal cats in here, and I don't know, they're freaking out. So I have to take them with me, but I don't know where I would go. Just in my car, I guess.
You're ready to go at least.
I am ready to go. I've been working on this condo since I bought it. Like every piece of it, you know.
Oh, sorry.
So
Well,
we're gonna start renting it, and it's like, no, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
it's going to be.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. So a lot of people in LA is going through this right now. You know, they invested everything they could into these condos, into these beautiful homes on the coastline and shit. And next thing you know, you're not going to have it. You know, the government slowly take it right back from you, you know, after you didn't sat there and paid into it over all these years, you know, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 years of paying into real estate. And then you end up with nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because they end up not insuring you for the house. You end up thinking that you got certain protections and and some time, maybe even to pay off these loans. You know, if you get behind or whatever, because life does happen, and next thing you know, you're hurt or you're down or whatever, and you might need a little time to pay this off. But they're not going to grant you any time. You know what I'm saying? They're going to just keep on soaking you for that money. Mortgage is still going to have to be paid and everything else. So this is what people were dealing with in LA, and it's fucked up. It's a fucked up reality. I'm trying to show you who the trick is. If you don't know who's getting tricked, it's probably you.
This is what the insurance commission is up to right now, but let me tell you what they've been up to for the last couple of years. My heart goes out to California. I can't imagine if my community burned down, my kids' home. Let me tell you a little bit about this insurance commission, though, because, they've put a cancel it, you can't cancel anymore, and you can't non-renew anymore. But what have y'all been up to the last couple of years? Okay. The insurance companies all say, hey, we got to raise the rates. The fires are coming and it's definitely going to burn and we can't pay out to cover all the loss with the rates being what they are. We got to raise the rates. Insurance commission comes in. No, no, no. You can't raise the rates. Well, okay, if we can't raise the rates, we're leaving. So they left. Why would an insurance commission not let an insurance company raise rates that need to be raised in order to cover the anticipated loss? It's a whole other question why, when somebody like the governor or the president hear that this is going on, doesn't come in and say, oh, wait, it seems like the bigger issue is we need to stop these fires that are coming according to the insurance companies. But let's just go back for a second to why the insurance commission didn't let the insurance companies raise the rates. And so then the insurance companies canceled. Why? Home values, votes, their immediate future. You're that county commissioner, you're the mayor, you're looking at it, you want votes, you need property values to stay up. That means insurance rates have to stay down.
Yeah, this is what's going on, man. They're going to constantly keep on hitting you upside the head with different taxes, fires, tornadoes, hurricanes, you know what I'm saying? See what's going on in Florida, you know? This is what's going on in the world. You see what's going on in Maui, you know? You see what's going on in the world. You see what's going on in California. I mean, these aren't just one-off things. This shit happens all the time, and they act like they don't have to get prepared for it. They're cutting your budget all the time, and they're telling you that they don't have enough to cover your ass when a disaster happens. After you've been paying into it for 10, 12 years constantly, and as soon as you need them, they don't have you. You know what I'm saying? But this seems to be what's going on in the world today. You know what I'm saying? It's a cold game. Just know that you're getting played.
Okay, so California is on fire, but we have like the best fire department in the world, right? We should be able to contain this, right?
I mean, we did, but the mayor cut the fire department's budget last year, so not enough personnel for this one.
What? Well, I mean, we don't need everybody. We just need a certain amount to spray the area with water.
Oh my God, I love that you say it. It's so funny because the state actually depleted its water reserves a couple months ago, so the firefighters literally don't have enough water to fight the fires with.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. We're in a drought, and so we depleted our water reserves? Well, at least the people that have fire insurance will be getting some money, right?
Ooh, this is awkward. Okay, don't get mad at me, but insurance companies like State Farm has not been allowing renewal of fire insurance policies since 2 months ago. It's been canceling a lot of contracts.
So let me get this straight. 2 months before the fire, the state depleted its water reserves. Insurance companies have been canceling this fire insurance policy. It's like it's Maui all over again, but it's not like the state needs to free up a whole bunch of land to open up a new smart city infrastructure, right? Because we haven't announced anything like that, did we?
The LA district might have announced plans to set up a smart city by 2020.
So it's like Maui all over again.
It's like Maui all over again. It's like Florida all over again. It's like California all over again. I mean, they're trying to make sure you own nothing and be happy with it. I don't think nobody in this country or in this world wants to work for 70 years and not have anything to give to their kids, their grandkids, not have anything to have for themselves, not have anything to actually cherish and hold and have a treasure chest of fucking things that they can possess and shit like that. But this is what's going on in the world today. They expect you not to have anything and like it. And we already know if we're dealing with certain communities, who's the culprit in helping them achieve this madness. If it ain't natural disasters that's blowing shit down, setting shit on fire, you know, it's another culprit that's in our community that seems to be working hand in hand with the destruction of wealth in the community. I'm not going to say who or what. I'll just show you this quick little video. If anybody knows who this is, you know, they going to know what they doing. You see what's going on here? He just gave her a loaf to the money, right? This is what we do. We get the mun and give it to Hun. Now, when Hun gets the mun, she seems to run through the bag, and we don't actually have enough to recuperate the losses, the funds that she's going to have fun with, traveling and hopping on private planes if she can, and all this unnecessaries that's not going to bring us any future wealth, especially for the kids or anything else. This might be the number one culprit of why generational wealth is not progressing in life. In anybody's well, now I can't say anybody's, but mostly in the black community. All right. This hair costs thousands of dollars to pay for and get done. To pay for and get done. The nails, hundreds. You know what I'm saying? The BBL, hundreds. This is what I'm talking about when we talk about trying to have generational wealth. There's no way, if we got the government and the natural disasters and all these extra things that's happening in the world today that's constantly taking your money, you know what I'm saying? If it's the damn taxes or whatever else that's coming on and going on in the world today, a flat tire, a car crash, or anything that might stop you from being able to stack your bread how you want to, you know, keeping you from going to work or whatever, from COVID to all these natural disasters that stop us from pursuing our money. Shit, because you got to get out and get it. You got to get out. I mean, it was very rare that we could sit at home and get our money, but now we can. Yeah, they came out with a way we could sit back and try to get some bread. But like I said right here, if I get the bread and I do this, if I get the bread and I mess up and I fuck up and I do this, look what she do to you. Can I get this? Can I get a kiss? Do you see this bullshit? Can I get a kiss, mama? Hold on. I know you tight, mama. Looking right, mama. Let me get a kiss, mama. I can't even get a kiss, mama. I just gave you a bag, mama. I can't even get a kiss, mama. I know you looking tight and you looking right, mama. I only get a hug, mama. Damn. I just gave you about 5 bands, mama. That ain't about 5 bands. He like, yeah, let me push his ass away. Let me this. He down there just tried to lick her neck. Ah, fuck. If she walk off with my bag, what else am I gonna do? Who's the culprit of us not having generational wealth? Who's the daddy? The government? Is it this one right here? Is she running you like daddy? Who's the trick? Are you the trick? Because you're getting tricked right here. This seems like some trick shit. What the fuck are you doing? You just took a whole month to get that bag. All right, let me not compare them to me. You just took a whole day to get 5 bands. And the first thing most of all men do. What she gonna do to you, bro? Can I get a kiss? Nah. Nigga, what are you doing out here? Who's the culprit? Who's your daddy? Because somebody's running this shit. Somebody's running it. I couldn't tell you. Is it her? I don't know.
America has used black women to keep the black male in his place. And you're still aiding it by saying, well, we're qualified. We want to work. we can help.
Okay, how are you going to reprogram men so that they don't let us take over what's supposed to be their responsibility?
What the fuck? How do you reprogram men so they don't let us take over? If you don't stop being so damn domineering in your ways, maybe you will let the man lead. See, y'all been pushing this propaganda for so long. You hammering into niggas' heads. You bust their head with this reality, telling them that you expect them to be a certain way. And now that they're more docile in the situation, they're not as aggressive, just constantly coming up to women, talking shit to them. You know what I'm saying? Talking they shit. You know, I'm talking about, hey, excuse me, holla, master. You know what I'm saying? Holla, let me holla at you. Let me holla. Yeah, that nigga. Since you're not holla monsters, they saying, what should we do about you getting back into your role? Nigga, back up and sit your ass
I
down.
don't think you have to reprogram men. I think you have to reprogram women.
No, you have to reprogram the man so that he will forcefully take what belongs to him, because you know women, as long as we can get, we gonna get. And it's
What does that mean? As long as we gonna get, we gonna get. Is it back to Ruby Rose? And I'm talking about, this was in the 80s, right? Why you niggas thinking y'all telling women something new? Why y'all thinking y'all saying something outrageous? I think I need to tell these females how to get back right. Nigga, they've been doing that shit since the 80s, my nigga. You don't see? Nigga, didn't I just show you? Let me show you again then. This nigga is trying to get them back in the 80s. Trying to get them back in line in the 80s. Nigga, that's not what's going on.
women, as long as we can get, we gonna get. And it's part of our being. We're going to do anything to you that you let us, whether we want to.
What the fuck is that? We gonna do anything you let us. We gonna do anything. And this in the 80s, nigga. Shit ain't changed. Shit ain't changed, man. They gonna do whatever they gonna do to you if you let them.
As long as we can get, we gonna get. And it's part of our being. We're going to do anything to you that you let us, whether we want to or not.
You don't want to live on a level of income that I can afford you and love me on the basis of that. You want to always be aspiring to have all those things that's a part of the great middle class white American society. And because I can't deliver these things to you, you say that you are not a man.
I don't measure a man by how much money he can bring.
America has used.
Nigga, look, they've been lying to your ass since the 80s. They've been lying to your ass since the 80s, bruh. They're never gonna tell you the truth. They just want the bread. They ain't gonna tell you how they just plan on using you to get a kid, getting some cheese out you, trying to make sure that they stay stable up top on top of their game. They're gonna do whatever it takes. You wanna see what they're gonna do? They're gonna do all kind of shit. Let me show you what Castanet girl did for him. Just to keep him in line and under her wing. This is how they do you though.
Yeah, wrote me. It's 30 pictures, right? 30 memories. Pictures, right? And each on the back of each of them, it's like, it'll say like day 4. And it will say like 30 things like she loves me type shit.
Don't fall for this bullshit. Did you just hear that? 30 things I love about you. Don't read none of these love letters, bro. Do not fall for that bullshit. They're going to try to manipulate you with anything. Castanet is $1 million man, damn near $1 billion man, right? The reason she's going to be writing all these damn letters is because she sees a catch, a juicy fish, a whale, if you will. Nigga, she going to do anything she can. So you're surprised that she writing letters to you? You're cooked.
Like motivational things doing them out. You feel me? So it'll be like I'll go in the back bathroom and I'll read it to get motivation. You feel what I'm saying? It's 30 days. Every single day was a new picture, a new memory behind it. And like shit like that. Like, look, they 30, big ass parent there. They 30. Crazy, dude. That look crazy paragraph and shit. Keep business shit. I mean, it's a lot of shit. Yo, you know what's crazy? It's a lot of shit I don't even know about, my nigga. It's a lot of shit I don't know about.
Nigga, you don't know about a youngster.
Me.
You don't know about a youngster. You don't know. Nigga, we've been playing this game for too long. These girls ain't doing nothing new under the sun. Like, what are you talking about? You don't know what's going on. I got a girl that's writing me 8 letters to tell me how much she loved me. Nigga, you a millionaire. Girl, this girl on every break. Nah, fuck. On every break, she'll be doing something outrageous to make sure that I'm happy and satisfied. Do you understand what position you could put this girl in for the rest of her life? And niggas act like they are surprised when.
Study pictures.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, wrote me.
What the fuck does
Yeah, wrote me.
Study. My bad. Struggle streaming, nigga. I don't know how to do all this shit. How the fuck are you surprised that you're a millionaire and the girl is trying to get you? She's going to do whatever it takes to make sure that you stay under her wing. She going to cook, she going to clean, she going to rub your feet, rub your back, anything like that to make sure that she stays in position to get that bag. Didn't I just show you what these women are doing out here to make sure that they are satisfied, settled, good for the rest of their life? Let me show you how they're handing down the game to the next generation of women. See, you don't even know, youngster. I'm trying to show you something.
With 8th grade girls, and I asked them to tell me what their goals were. This one particular young lady said that she wanted to have 2 kids. So I said, so are you going to have a husband? And she said, no. And I said, please tell me why you would choose in the 8th grade to have a goal of having 2 kids and not be married. She said, because if I'm married to him, I can't collect child support. And then she said, why should I marry a man that I have kids by? He might have issues or something. He might be on drugs. And I said, well, if he's too bad to be your husband, do you really think he's going to make a better father?
Do you hear this bullshit? Do you hear this? They setting these kids up for failure. See, the kid didn't even think to think if he's on drugs, how is he even supporting a damn family? And women go through this all day. She'll go get pregnant by a nigga all the way on drugs. A nigga that's gonna be going to the pen in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the nigga already sentenced. She'll go get pregnant by this nigga on purpose. On purpose. So you can't tell me that these women don't set up all this bullshit and be ready to use it and deploy it at any time. I just showed you in the 80s, niggas was trying to get these women back in line. Who's the daddy? The government? These women that is playing you and got you thinking that they really love you, but they really trying to just get some child support. They didn't told the 8th grade, they didn't told the kids to get child support from your ass. Understand that it is deeper than what it seems, my nigga. It's deeper than what it seems. Now, Angela Yee going in on a broad that called in about some child support shit. Let's hear this this bullshit. This bird get the yapping and shit. You know, I don't really like Angela Yee. She talks too much.
You deal with family planning, family law. You deal with child support. You deal with visitation, custody, all of those things. So what would you tell somebody? He hasn't seen his children. Mm-hmm. He pays child support, but what can he do?
Well, basically, Angela, you gave him good advice. That's the first thing that he needed to do was to reach out to contact legal counsel so that he could get a petition started for child custody and / visitation. By doing,
you deal with family planning, family law. You deal with child support. You deal with visitation.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck just happened? Did she just say that he has to go and run to child support, family law?
He's sharing custody, all of those things. So what would you tell somebody? He hasn't seen his children. He pays child support, but what can he do?
Well, basically, Angela, you gave him good advice. That's the first thing that he needed to do was to reach out to contact legal counsel.
That's gonna cost you 10,000. Reach out for legal counsel, gonna cost you about 10,000. If you ain't never been to family court, don't go. Do anything in your power to not go to family court, because they're gonna railroad you. You're not gonna be able to see your kids for another 2-3 years as you go through this process, this litigation, and it's a long process. So do not waste your fucking time going to child support or going to family court. They're not going to help you. Work it out with the bride if you can.
So that he could get a petition started for child custody and / visitation. By doing that, what he will do is he'll start the process, the ball rolling towards getting access, some kind of.
You see this? You see how she's talking? It's going to take all day long. Believe me, I know. I'm going through it. I pay a hefty amount of child support, and I pay a hefty amount just to have the lawyer look over the case and tell me the simplest shit to do. Simplest shit I could have looked up online to do this shit. I could have fucking printed the paper out myself and served it. Stop it. I could have paid a process server for this bullshit, but they're going to keep on rolling you down the road. This is probably a lawyer. A lawyer's going to tell you to, yeah, just start the case and then you'll get the bouncing down the road and maybe they'll take care of you and maybe they'll do this. Maybe they no, the fuck they're not. They're not going to do shit for you. It's not going to work in your best interest. And if it does, it took you 5 years to get it done. And if it does, it took you 7 years to get it done. If it does.
Because what happened to him is he's become a victim of parental alienation. He's not seeing the children. He's not speaking with the children. There's no communication whatsoever. The longer the time lapses between
Did you just say parental alienation? Parental alienation? What is that? What you mean, lady? Are you telling me that these women to take your kid from you after you put all your time and life and effort into this? Parental alienation? I'll let the sister finish because I ain't want to cut her off from her.
last time he saw the children and the next time he sees them, the likelihood shrinks by a year as to whether or not he will be able to come back into those children's lives.
Right.
So if his children are still young in the
Did you hear that? She said the longer you wait to do it, the most likely you're not going to be in the kid's life. Hold up. I just got done telling you that it's going to take a 2, 3, 4 year process to get this shit done, right? So this is the catch-22. As you're going through the process, my nigga, I'm going through it right now. I'm going through it right now. It's not a game, and it hurts every fucking day to go through it. So as you go through the process of the family law system, which family law and child support is two different things. They're not connected. They're not the same. In most counties, they're going to be two different entities. You could try to get them under one umbrella and try to get it all handled, but most likely they're going to divide them so they can have control one way, and then it doesn't really get into play over here, and it keeps on. You're just going to get lagged all through the system. I'm just telling you what happens. Now, if you get a straight shot on the first shot, hey, Kobe, it's all good, RIP. But, nigga, most likely you're going to be going through loopholes just to get this shit done. Now, let's continue.
tender years, under 10, that kind of thing, the likelihood is very great that the court will issue an order for some kind of standard visitation schedule. It will probably be supervised visits because he has been away from the children's lives for a while. But they will.
Do you hear this bullshit? This is what happens, bruh. This is what happens to men all day long. Now you're going to get supervised fucking visitations with your kid because she just alienated you. She just took the kids from you. She just took the kids and said you're not in the kid's life. And what did the judge say? Okay. That's what the judge gonna tell her. Okay. You say you're not in the kid's life? No problem. Well, sir, how long have you been seeing the kids? Oh, I haven't been seeing her. Every time I pop up, she say, get the fuck up out of here. Oh, well, I guess you haven't been seeing the kids, have you? Well, sir, I kicked in the door last time. I almost got arrested. Oh, well, so when the last time you seen the kids? It's been like 4, 5, 8 months. Oh, yeah, we got to keep the kids over there with her. Obviously, that you're not trying to, and you're not. I said, sir, sorry, judge. Let me expound on that. I kicked in the door and I said, let me see my kids before I hurt you. She said, fuck you, get out my house. The police was called. I was removed. I can't see my kids in between there. I asked her to drop the kids off at a safe location in between the both of us so we don't have to see each other. Nothing. Well, sir, you still haven't seen your kids. I understand the story. It sounds sweet, but get your ass out of my courtroom, $8,000 in child support. And that's how fast it happens to your black ass. Now, you might not want to go to family law court or child support or any of that shit like I just told your ass.
Very great that the court will issue an order for some kind of standard visitation schedule. It will probably be supervised visits because he has been away from the children's lives for a while.
Now you have supervised visits with your baby mama. She's controlling and dictating the whole thing. She's telling you, no, you're not going to see the kid. She's telling you, yes, you could come get the kid whenever the fuck I feel like it. Oh, you're not doing what I said. Drop off the kid now. You don't have custody because you get a supervised visit. That means you have no custody or very little. Very little. And this is issued by the judge. The judge is going to tell you, you have no rights over your kid. Just the mom. This is how fucked up the law. She's telling you the truth.
But they will put a regular schedule in place with the goal of having it move from supervised to unsupervised bi-weekly visitation with him. But if the children start reaching the age of pre-teenhood, 12, 13, 14, and they're saying, I don't know this man. I don't want to be around him. Then the court is going to have a difficult time forcing children to have visitation with somebody that they really don't know.
How fucking dare you? How dare you? Have you ever heard of military men that go out for 5-10 years on the motherfucking road, if you will? Dudes that work on the road, entertainers, shit like this. This is how these dudes get cooked all the time. Do you hear what she's saying? She's saying if you're not there 24/7, and after a breakup, how the fuck are you going to be there 24/7? Anybody? How the fuck are you going to be there 24/7 after you just went through a whole divorce? How are you supposed to be there for the kids 24/7? Now you have weekends. And if she doesn't grant you that, if she doesn't just say, here's the weekends, I'm dropping the kids off, here you go. If you don't get granted that, you will have to go through the whole court process, and it's going to be draining and killing your finances. It's going to kill your finances, bro. You're not going to be able to get through it. You're not. Parental alienation, and this is what she said. Listen to it again.
Well, parental alienation is one of the things that's very real.
Yep.
And for those of you that don't know what alienation is basically when one parent makes an attempt to cut the affection, love, the relationship with that other parent. And alienation can happen to their spouse, through that other side of the family. Basically, they're making the other parent seem like a bad thing. So this child now only has them to rely on, which is a very dangerous thing, not only for the entire family, but for the child's mental health. Look at all these broken homes that don't have to be broken.
That's right.
And I'm not saying broken because they're divorced, because I don't believe you're a broken person because you're divorced or your parents aren't in the same house. But parental alienation is when So parental alienation is one of the things that's very real.
Yep.
You know, and for those of you that don't know what alienation is basically when one parent makes an attempt to cut the affections, love, the relationship with that other parent.
Ain't this a bitch? And this is what's going on. They're cutting the affection, love, and agreement even from the parents. This is supposed to be 50-50. Y'all supposed to split the kid in half. Not literally, but y'all supposed to make sure all the time goes to each other, not to your friend. Oh, I dropped him off at my friend's house. I don't think that you need to see the baby. Why you need to see the baby? She's with her cousin. She's with her brother. She's with her whatever the fuck. And you're gonna give everybody else custody time that deserves to be to the father. You know, this is parental alienation at its finest. This is what happens in these situations all day long. Man.
And alienation can happen through their spouse, through that other side of the family. Basically, they're making the other parent seem like a bad thing. So this child now only has them to rely on, which is a very dangerous thing, not only for the entire family, but for the child's mental health. Look at all these broken homes that don't have to be broken.
That's right.
And I'm not saying broken because they're divorced, because I don't believe you're a broken person because you're divorced or your parents aren't in the same house, but parents are breaking us.
Y'all broke now. And this is what I'm talking about. We broke now. You know why we broke? Because people keep splitting up the fucking pot. How are you going to keep splitting up the pot and thinking y'all going to win? Listen, investors put into a pot. You know what I'm saying? Investors, they put into a pot and build their money together. I mean, they have millions of dollars and they put it all in and they say, we're going to work together to get to a goal. We got people that don't even know each other, that didn't sleep in the same fucking bed. And they said that they're going to make sure that they get their shit together, put the money in a pot, and watch it grow. Not constantly take, like I just showed you Ruby Rose, I constantly take, like I'm showing you these women doing parental alienation, not constantly take, going to different houses or apartments. Now you're spending on groceries, PG&E, everything else, splitting the home, splitting the pot. That's all I'm saying. How the hell are y'all even having a baby if you're going to split the pot within 4 years? It don't make sense. How are y'all building any wealth? There's no way to build any wealth out here with these people. Now when they're constantly doing parental alienation on you, there's no way.
Niggas want to turn shit in the wine in 3 minutes. It's not always going to work like that. But for the black man, you got to know. I see Chris Rock. He made a joke real quick before I move on. And he said, you know how hard it is? He said, I live in Alpine, New Jersey. For people that don't know where Alpine, New Jersey is, probably the richest county in New Jersey. I'm not sure. It's definitely top 3. But it's all mansions out there, big ass houses. He said, yo, man, I had to host the Grammys, do a bunch of movies to get this mansion I live in. He said, you know what my neighbor does? He's a dentist. He's white. He said he didn't invent teeth. He didn't make teeth up. I had to do all type of shit to get here. He just got a regular dentist now. But dentists make that bread. But basically, the moral of the story is, the black man got to dance, show off, and entertain niggas, and do all that type of shit to live next to a dentist, my nigga. You don't got a lot of time when you're black. You're on the clock. You got a job.
You ain't got a lot of time. You ain't got enough hours in a day, P. You ain't got enough hours in a day. That's why you can't make money with just your body, just yourself. You can't make money you can't get rich like that. Ain't no way you're going to get rich. Now, going and investing, yeah, maybe. Going and putting your money somewhere to make it work for you, yeah, maybe. It has to be some kind of passive income because ain't no way your ass going to get rich with these parental alienations going on, with these people constantly trying to take your bread, take your house, burn down your house. Hurricanes knock down your house. tornadoes knock down your house, how are you going to build any wealth with this? Who's your daddy? Is it these skeezers here? Is these women?
Why is my whole thing about you having a different name? I'll tell you about this. I told you stop doing this, bro. You want to do something, be respect about it. No, please don't put money at your pocket thinking somebody's gonna go for me. I'm not going for.
What the fuck is going on? Did he just peel it off to her? Did he just break it off like a Kit Kat? What just happened? He just decided to make sure she's secure. And this is what happens everywhere I turn. This is what's going on. Where's the building at? Where's the putting together? Where's the partnership? Where is it at?
No, what is it, $400? You make $400. $900. $900. My bundle's going to all you like, bro. Stop $1,500.
How the hell are we gonna get any wealth going if we keep on buying Gucci and we keep on buying hair extensions? I mean, I'm just wondering. And then after we get done figuring it out and we put all our money into a condo and be fixing up the condo on the beach side somewhere, the goddamn fire burned down your whole house. Next thing you know, can't get insurance, right? Can't rent out the shit. And your wealth is kaput. Denzo. No longer. So as you cashing out, this is you. You're the trick.
I don't care, bro. You might have something to pick up these stakes, too. What is it that I know? I know it's not the LG thing I know.
That's the LG first. Got you the name to do my payday. I told you if I got this money to bless you, not to bless you.
I told you, long as you wow. But I ain't fucking stop taking no more. And never stop taking, can you?
Are you gonna come back from me?
What do you mean?
Like, ain't your funny day. Hey,
you keep going for the good.
I told you I came on Thursdays and Fridays. I told you I love you and I miss my grandma.
You waited for my kiss my ass.
Come home, baby. You know I love you, but I love chicken more. We wanna go home again? Search the kick home? That shit was boring. You stay down with me for all my teeth. You stay down for me. Look at that. Uh-huh. Maybach, you feel me?
Maybach be laid back. Maybach the laid back. Yeah, this ain't cheap. Rich tears. She wants to be in the Maybach. Now, OGs. I'm talking to OGs here. Nigga, the Maybach, my nigga. How much that's gonna hit for? OGs. How much the Maybach hit for? Not only that, is it really worth what it's hitting for? Is it just the name? Is it the name brand? Do we know what the fuck is going on? Are we getting finessed just by the label? I don't know. Actually, I do know. Yes, you are, nigga. You getting finessed by the label. For sure that, though. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? You getting finessed by the labels. You getting finessed by the housing market. You getting finessed by the damn, I wouldn't say 304s, if you will. Your wife finessing you. Who else finessing you? Court system finessing you. Everybody's finessing you. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Believe me, they're trying to take out your pocket. Once you walk out the door, they're trying to take your bread. Believe me. So all this parental alienation shit, it's all a plot and plan to make sure your ass stay broke. All this fires and shit, it's all a plot and plan for your ass to stay broke. All this child support, all these divorces, it's a plot and plan for your ass to stay broke. Who is your daddy? Is she your daddy? She taking everything from you. Is she daddy? You know what I'm saying? Who daddy? Who daddy? They going different places now because they don't get it. They don't want us no more. They rather try to get theirs out the situation instead of building instead of building, son. So this is what we're dealing with now. You want to be the last on the totem pole.
Men, I don't want to have to put this out there, but if you are in the urban community, don't date in the urban community. Date outside of the urban community because you are worth more. Those women in the urban community will tear you down. You have some that won't, but majority of them will tear you down. All you do is will be creating baby mothers and not a wife because they are not built to be more than a baby mama. Okay? They don't like a man being grown, clean, who takes care of self, even cook. They want to stay in the house, keep the house dirty, don't cook, don't clean, don't want to listen, bad attitude. Okay? So, like I said, if you are a man that's living in the urban community, whether you black, white, Latino, I don't care. Date outside of that. Okay? You don't have to stay connected with where you come from. Okay? I'm telling you. They don't want to be more than baby mamas and leeches.
It's fucked up that this is what's going on social media. Can we help it though? Can we really help this? Can enough podcasters get on here and say, I think y'all need to stop. I think y'all need to really cherish the relationship. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all talk about how white people always up and white people got this money and stuff. It's because of generational wealth. It's because the wife didn't break up the husband and split all the money up and then split the houses up and then split everything the fuck else up. This doesn't make any sense. Does this make any sense to y'all? Because she's telling you to go date outside the community now. Now we have to go outside the community. Niggas been doing that all day. And what's been happening? Flayed. Niggas been getting cooked out here for going out here and going to different communities, going out here and trying to start a relationship, going out here and thinking that these women love them and shit, but they're really just focused on the bread. It's fucked up that everybody got to tell you the same thing. She's focused on the bread. I ain't got no bread for her ass.
Chasing a woman is crazy if you think about it. You're begging somebody to let you spend money on it. That's literally what chasing girls is. That's what it's saying. When you chase a girl, you're literally begging her to spend your own money. Man, get the fuck out of here. Ain't no damn way. We're going to beg to spend money on these girls? I'm going to beg you to provide? What the? No, you crazy. When people say women are the prize, I'm like, how? If I'm going to be expected to be Superman, have all these accolades by myself, and you just show up, you best believe I'm the prize. Maybe I'll get it. I don't get it.
No, I don't get it. I don't get how you constantly trying to impress somebody that don't give a fuck about you. I mean, you might impress somebody, and I guess it's 5 minutes of being impressed, and then they're like, all right, fuck it, I'm done with you. I'm not impressed. I liked it, but now I don't. See, this is how fast shit can change, and the new generation of people that's coming up are feeling the exact same way. They're not giving a fuck about actually building anything long lasting with people. I'm not gonna say all, but 80%. You know what I'm saying? 80% of people are running around like this. They can give two fucks about building a healthy relationship or long lasting relationship. Everybody's cheating on each other. Everybody's doing side chicks and side niggas and running around here. So there's no hope for real. If you're building wealth, there's no hope for it.
Crazy how the city on fire and my friends be burning for you.
This is what's going on while your girl's at work. This is what's going on. She over here at work with her work husband. And you talk about building generational wealth. How the hell you gonna build generational wealth if she gotta go to work, you gotta go to work, and it's a nigga in her ear like this all day?
What's that? You trying to make it our usual spot?
No, it's a new year, new me.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? I'm celibate now, and I told you I'm cutting people off.
I didn't know you was talking about real niggas. When did you come to this?
Look, I'm on.
It's over, bro. This is what's going on in the world today. You're constantly trying to get these women to fall in line and be part of your repertoire, your your rat pack or whatever you want to call it. Rat pack, hood rat pack, and they're not interested, bro. They don't like you, my nigga. They never really liked you. They really want to make sure that they're secure in their future. And if you look good, I mean, that's a plus, but they're really not, they really don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And they're willing to risk your whole goddamn financial future over feelings. They're willing to risk your whole damn financial future over whatever thing that you might do. It could be anything. So can't really pinpoint one thing, but I'm going to say most likely it's going to be some bullshit. It's going to be some bullshit. Let's see what Anton has to say about these relationships these days.
Do you think it's a surplus of good men? Because let me tell you, it's not.
It is.
It's not. It's not.
Y'all know what y'all call them? Y'all call them lames.
They do be lame.
See, the reality is that y'all wanted the dope boys. I see women today, they don't even like guys that got regular jobs no more. And then you want to complain about your health care coverage. Stop dating these women based off of where they are. Because you're going to be much greater than you are right now. Find women based off of where you're going. When you're dealing with a woman and you're basing your standards off of where you are, you'll take anything. You'll take her based off of what she looks like. She's not built for the room that you're going to live in. And so what that means for the women is that y'all got to get y'all game together. Because the guys that y'all call lame, they're not going to be lame for the rest of their life. They're going to be some of the most phenomenal dudes. They're going to be the ones that create the companies. They're going to be the ones that got the benefits. And they're going to be the ones y'all going to want to take care of y'all badass kids.
Flamed. Le flamo. Yes, Anton, I appreciate that. Thanks for actually putting this shit in perspective for them. They might not understand. They might not get it. But Anton put some flame on their ass and maybe they can get a little tweaky tweak. You know what I'm saying? This white woman right here, she has some important observations about the community without fathers. So this is important, huh?
If a man and wife raise a child, they're less likely to end up in jail, but they have the same statistical chance as children raised by just their father. Girls with no fathers in the home have lower self-esteem. No father families more likely to be victims of abuse, especially with single mothers. Children with high BMI more often come from fatherless homes. Here's something: fathers have the fittest children. That was really interesting to me. The more opportunities a child has to interact with biological father, the less likely they are to commit a crime or have contact with the juvenile justice system. Okay, another way to say that is men and women who are incarcerated, the population of the prisons mostly encompass fatherless homes.
Damn.
Now, here's something that no one else has mentioned, which I think is cool, and I don't really say this eloquently. If a man and wife raise a child, they're less likely to end up in jail, but they have the same statistical chance as children raised by just their father.
Damn. Kate, Bate, did you hear that? You ought to understand that a father in the home is very important. It is probably the foundation of generational wealth. And this is what we're talking about. Who's your daddy? You sit back and let these women run the relationship and they run it right into the damn ground. They run their own goddamn life into the ground. So how we expect them to run the whole relationship? Run your ass. Run the damn, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say all. I'm saying some. And I'm not saying that there ain't no women that have done some incredible things with their life and finances. True that. But I'm just saying that this is the downfall of the community. This is how a lot of the community ends up broke with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because we have women that's willing to throw it all away. Or we got women that's going to go straight to sugar daddies to do the extreme. You know what I'm saying? Go to the ultimate extreme instead of going in the middle way, the middle path. One side of any extreme is bad. Any extreme, man. So don't go to the extreme thinking that you're gonna be safe. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm just go for the pussy. That don't make you safe, bro. Oh, I'm gonna just go for the money. That don't make you safe, bro. That's not gonna save you, my nigga. That's not gonna make you secure in the future, with the family or with your girl or with a girl or whatever the fuck you trying to do. Because I couldn't tell you what to do. I'm just saying that this was going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? As much as we want to bullshit around and not try to understand what's going on, we're getting cooked out here. We're the first ones getting cooked. Nobody the fuck else. Black people ain't supposed to have no money by 2030. You figure it out, nigga.
Women do weird shit in between age 36 and 40. Women will either get pregnant by a random guy or divorce their husband. Most divorces happen because the woman literally wakes up one day, normally by the influence of her friends, her mama, or social media. At that age, your fertility is dwindling, your F drive gets higher, you get in this weird midlife crisis between I'm still young enough to bear children, but I'm getting too old to do it, and all of a sudden you're annoyed because he's not more assertive, because he don't buy you enough gifts. And what happens is a lot of women be perfectly happy in their relationships. Then they homegirl man do something extraordinary for them. Now she's all of a sudden unhappy, looking at her man like, well, why doesn't he do stuff like this for me? If you get married in your 20s, you absolutely should be building with the man. At the very least, you should not be getting in the way of his building.
Get the fuck out my way. I'm trying to make some shit happen. Get up out my way. Stop trying to take my goddamn wealth and see me with nothing. Broke down, dusted, and disgusted. See, this is what they expect from you. When they break up out of the relationship, they expect you to be broke, dusted, and disgusted, taking all your money, doing all this drastic shit. That, of course, niggas gonna be hurting after this. Niggas gonna be hurting. This don't make no damn sense. Let's let this OG tell you how women are supposed to conduct themselves in relationships. All right, you gotta clear your path, man. This the only way. You're not gonna be able to do that.
What's the biggest challenge you guys overcame together?
Outside noise. You don't have too many people, too many friends, too many distractions. I call them distractions, aka outside noise. You don't want to have too much outside of that. You want to just focus on you and your relationship. And that alone, you need to focus on that. Don't listen to friends and family and blah, blah, blah. That's going to steer you wrong because nobody's in your relationship. You have to focus on yourself and your partner and what makes each other happy. And I think with that, then you'll probably be able to go much further.
A lot of girls these days, they want to yap to their mom or yap to their friends about the situation that's going on at home. What would you tell those girls?
You can't do that. You can't do that. It's not healthy. Every little thing that happens, you can't run to a girlfriend or run to a friend and say, oh, can you imagine? You can't do that. A lot of things you need to keep personal, and you have to kind of like work it out with your partner.
Great job, sis.
What's the biggest challenge you guys overcame?
Great job, sis. She said enough. And that's exactly what needs to be happening. Stop running to the damn social media, Cardi B. Oh, I didn't even show y'all no Cardi B, but Cardi B flaming Offset ass about their relationship. And you know what it is, man. Come on now. She gonna be right back with the nigga. That ain't nothing.
You and your mama rock me. Yeah, you and your mom rock me cold. Wipe my nose. Where the Christmas gifts at? And you know what? I already know why a motherfucker. I already know. I didn't want her to do this because this is what a motherfucker wants. A motherfucker want me to go on social media to crash out so I could look crazy, so that they could look like they don't bother. That was always their plan. That's why I've been quiet. But you're gonna stop fucking playing with me, and you're gonna sign these fucking divorce papers, bitch ass.
Calm down, Cardi.
You and your mama rock me. Yeah, you and your mama.
Calm down, Cardi. You're not leaving nowhere. You're not going nowhere. You know you love Offset ass. Stop playing. All right. Now I'll just show you that real quick because this is what I'm talking about with relationships. Now who's gonna get the bread? Who's the daddy? Who's wearing the pants? Should I put it like that? Who's wearing the pants in this relationship? Who's wearing the pants? It has to be somebody wearing the pants to actually give some kind of order in the situation. If you think if y'all equal straight down the line, shit like this happens. Oh, I'm just as equal as you. I can do what you do. This shit is a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap for you quickly. Cause she gonna just tell you, well, if that's the case, you need to be in there washing the dishes. If that's the case, you need to be in there cooking just like I do. Because we're 50-50. And that's what happens. But she's not going to go out there and rake the leaves with you. She's not going to go out there and mow the lawn with you. She's not going to go out there and change the oil with you. She's not going to go out there and touch up the paint with you. She's not going to go out there and do none of that shit with you. But she's going to tell your ass how you need to be in there cooking and cleaning with her. So after all this leverage going on and y'all trying to figure stuff out and y'all juggling these responsibilities and she's trying to give you all the damn responsibilities, she's like, you take it all, but I still want all the money. Give me the money. Give me the money. Give me the wedding. Give me the wedding. Give me the wedding. Give me the ring. Give me the ring. That don't even make sense. That don't even add up to shit. The rings don't even cost nothing no more. They 42 fake y'all. You're the trick. If I didn't remind you, you're the trick, nigga. They 42 fake your ass this whole time about fake ass wedding rings, fake ass weddings. You know what niggas used to do 100 years ago to get married? Not none of this shit. You know what niggas used to do? Giving rings out to women. They didn't used to give rings. You know what niggas used to do when they say pay the bride price, the dowry price? The father used to give the groom money to take care of the bride because the bride is expensive. This is all how generational wealth used to stay generational because they could have some money. The OGs give them money to keep the motherfucking marriage going. But they tricked you. They tricked you to think that it's supposed to be one way when it's not. You're never supposed to always pay everything. That's not part of the plan. That's not part of any of it. No culture has done that before now. Before your stupid ass got manipulated into paying for everything. Every fucking thing. Now let's go to the last part. This is the last video I'm showing y'all. Who's your daddy? The government? These bitches? Do you wear your own pants in the relationship? Do you have a relationship? Who's running this fucking world of yours? Just make sure you're the daddy though. That's all I'm saying. Just know who's the daddy. Make sure you're the daddy. You're running your own fucking shit. Because if Cardi B's running it, your ass gonna be stressed out.
I'm gonna go find out who Pickle real daddy is because who we thought was her daddy might not be her daddy no more. So we gotta go find out who he really is. So you come with us, come with us, come with us. You excited? Yeah. Period. Because you need to know who your daddy is, right? Period. Like, hello.
Well, then here we go right here now. DNA.
Nobody seems disgusted at women putting their business to these kids like this. Why the fuck do the 4-year-old know all the business? How can I talk to your 6-year-old and she knows all the business of the house? How can I talk to your 6-year-old and she could tell you what drugs you're on, what drink you're on, what you drink, what drink, nigga? How can I talk to your 6-year-old and she tells me how you smoke weed all day? How can I talk to your 6-year-old and she tells me how you're beating her ass all day? Huh? You tell me what the fuck is going on. But now you're constantly putting these kids in grown-ass situations. Don't you need to know who your daddy is?
Who your daddy is, right? Period.
Period. How the fuck is this cute? How is this cute to anybody that this little kid doesn't know who the dad is? And she knows this at fucking 6, 7 years old. She knows she doesn't have a daddy. At 6, 7 years old, she knows she doesn't have a support system besides her mom. This is a cold ass setup, and it's constantly being thrown in our face. Constantly. Who's your dad? Who's your daddy? I don't know. You should know who your daddy is, right? I used to love when people have respect for the kids and be like, let them stay in kids' places. Let the kids stay in kids' places. Why the kids constantly got to be doing every fucking thing, all your goddamn business, bro? How? How and why? Because they ain't paying no fucking bills. So why do they need to know?
Coming. You excited? Yeah. Period. Because you need to know who your daddy is, right? Period. Like, hello. Here we go, right here. DNA. Oh, I thought it was closed. I gotta read. Hopefully it's still open. I'm not gonna lie. This is a little tad bit embarrassing. Because it's like I feel like everybody's staring at me or something. Answer the bell. Ready?
She doesn't only tell the kid, she runs around telling social media she don't know who the dad is. These girls don't have no shame no more. They will rape you for your bread. They will take your house. They'll take your car. They'll steal your credit cards, slide them, and then tell you how they don't give a fuck about none of that because you're supposed to do that. Their entitlement is off the Richter.
Yeah. All done. We're all done, right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy now. Hopefully, her dad is rich. Hopefully, the new man is rich because the old man works suck. So, hopefully, the new man rich.
So you're telling us that you were fucking with broke dudes all day. So you pretty much telling us that you got impregnated. Well, you thought you got impregnated by a bum. And now you're running around here hoping that you got impregnated by a dude with some money. This is what's going on in the world. We can't even stop these women from saying they're fucking multiple dudes, and you're one of the dudes that might have me pregnant. Okay, I understand this shit been going on since the dawn of time. Okay, but now it's 2025. Can this shit slow down somewhere? Can this shit slow down to where we have start having some kind of generational wealth, some kind of momentum going on? No. Everybody just for their goddamn self.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's rich so I can get him for child support. Hopefully he's rich so I can get him for child support. Do you think she's trying to be his wife?
I'm about to go get some food because I done worked at the appetite. Trying to figure out which one of them YNs I slept with. So now we're about to go get some food.
I'm done. I wish I could finish this bullshit for you. I wish I could. I'm gonna just let this nigga go in on these. I'm done with this.
Should be grateful. They live in the best society ever, and it's all built on the backs of not them. The air conditioning, which enables them to even exist, everything which allows them to exist in modernity, is built by men, and they're the most ungrateful, snot-nosed brats about it that you've ever seen. And there's really no cause for it because they bring nothing to the table, none of them, including the old bags here, who bring nothing to the table by their own admission except their. And when asked This is all you get. I bring love and affection. You don't bring to the table. And that's why you can't even answer the damn question, no matter how many times we ask it. And it makes me sick because that is modernity.
This is what's going on. They won't even keep it real with you, man. They won't. They refuse to. You sit there and you ask them, well, what do you bring to the table? You sit there and you be honest with it. Like, all right, just what do you bring to the table?
You bring to the table?
A lot.
What do you bring to the table?
This pussy.
That's it?
This mouth.
That's it?
And more. You can find out. We just met.
All right, give me one more other than those two.
This pussy.
Shut your ass up. This is what's going on, though. We can't even have an honest conversation on what you're bringing to the table, how much it's going to be, what is it, tangible items, anything that we can actually measure, not love and affection. You can't measure that shit. I can't tell you how much love and affection you're going to give me, and you could cut it off like a spigot. You're going to constantly say, I love you. I got affection for you. I'm down for you. You're throwing all these non-tangible things in my face where I can't even see where it's at. What is it? No, support. To business tell you, I'll support you. I'll love you. I'll cherish you. I'll you know what I'm saying? All these things are invisible. Cherish, love, respect. I mean, you could feel respect, but that's as much as she want to give you. She's just gonna say, I respect you after she just got done cussing you out. She's gonna say she respects you right after she just got done telling your ass to go hit the suds. I don't feel like giving you no pussy because I have to go wash the dishes, vacuum the floor, scrub the toilet. Shit, that's gonna take you 30 minutes. Men, how long does this bullshit that these women complain about take you to do? How long does it take you to do? Does it take you 8 hours? Does it take you a day's worth of work to do half this shit that we ask these women to do? And no, I don't see none of this shit. But so, who's your daddy? Know that you're getting played everywhere you go. Know that every time you go outside, you're trying to take your money. Know that these motherfuckers is not trying to build no generational wealth with you. Know that these motherfuckers is not trying to make sure that you're good in any type of way. They're trying to make sure they're good. They're selfish motherfuckers these days. Nobody else is trying to make sure anybody else is good. They don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, real hate, man, that's like an art form, man. You know, it's like you like a born a hater, you know, like myself, man. You know, a lot of cats think they hate, but, man, I mean, I'm mad at everything, man. You know, brother got a nice car, man. Why you got a car, man? I only got one car. Why you got 3 cars or a wife or all that, man? That's played out, man. I hate on it till he's totally broke and ain't got nothing like